a question from Jay in the United States, and she writes, my 3-year-old son, and she says his name, which begins with B, recently passed away. We're really sorry for your loss, Jay, and she wants to know, is his spirit with me every day? And the card that came up is this one, which is about spiritual communication. And of course, if B was still alive, then he could talk to you with his voice, and you know, he could move his body and communicate that way. But of course, because he isn't in his body anymore, then he can't communicate through that way. But there are ways that he can communicate. So on one level, the card is talking about yes, he's with you and he's communicating with you. And if you allow yourself to be quiet and turn within, you may be able to pick up these subtler forms of communication. I'm also going to take a look and see what else we can tell you to be of help. And I want to say, yes, he is with you and he knows that you are reaching out to him. And a couple of messages are coming up really strongly. And one of them is that if he'd continued to be alive, like any 3-year-old, he would be out there in investigating the world and exploring new things and discovering things that he is excited about and finding new projects or toys that he loves and playing with them every day. And even though he's passed, that hasn't stopped, because what he's showing me is he's showing me that this whole other arena of possibilities has opened up to him. This massive landscape of opportunities for him to explore are in front of him, and he is really excited about this. He's really excited about moving forward and continuing to grow. And it seems important to him that you know that he's continuing to grow, and that he doesn't want you to think that he just stopped where he was and that was the end of it, and to necessarily always just think of him at that point where things stopped, because he hasn't stopped. He kept going. He's kept expanding. He's kept growing, and will continue to do so, and is very excited about the vista that has opened up for him. And I'm just picking up a lot of enthusiasm that he has for where he's headed and what he's wanting to explore. And so he wants you to know that he's great. He's fine. You know, we can suffer when we're in a physical body, but once we're outside of the body, there isn't suffering. So in a way, it's kind of interesting, because what I'm seeing is the kind of same dynamic that if he was still alive, you know, he'd be wanting to run around and explore, and you as the mum would be saying, no, you know, stay close, stay where I can see you. And I'm seeing that you're wanting him to stay close, and he's wanting to go out and explore. And let's see if there's anything else that he wants to say. I think we've said it, you know, that he's doing really well, and he is growing, he is expanding, he is exploring, he's feeling enthusiastic about where he's headed. And he wants you to know that, so that you can let go of any concern that you're still holding on for him. I hope that helps you, Jay. And if you'd like a more in-depth session about this, then please contact me And if you're watching this and you'd like to send in and apply for a video reading, you're welcome to do so. There is a link below. And there's also a way that you can receive a weekly teaching through a video card reading in your inbox every week. And we also have a link for that below.